Hustle is a new basketball drama starring Adam Sandler that's currently on Netflix. And it's about a basketball scout played by Sandler who discovers a phenomenal street ball player while in Spain and sees the prospect as his opportunity to get back into the NBA. But before we go further, I do want to give a special thank you to the sponsor for this video, BetterHelp. During hard times, it can get really difficult if you don't have anyone to talk to. Being alone with your thoughts can be an isolating feeling, and it can allow negativity to consume you. BetterHelp has customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area. You just fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and then you get matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. You schedule secure video and phone sessions, plus you can exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is completely confidential. You can also request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime. So join the 2 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist. And you can get 10% off your first month with BetterHelp at betterhelp.com/Chris Stuckman. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring this video. That link is in the description below. If you didn't know, I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan. I've liked him ever since I was a kid. I've liked all the movies for the most part that critics for some reason hated. Not every movie, but you know, The Waterboy's funny, Big Daddy's funny, Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison. These are fucking hilarious movies, despite what so many critics said. And of course, I've always really liked when Sandler decides to go serious. Movies like Punch Drunk Love, Reign Over Me, Spanglish to an extent, most recently Uncut Gems, because he's a phenomenal actor. And just like the majority of people who are known mostly for comedy, they're really good when they do other things, because comedy is fucking hard. It's maybe the hardest of all genres to really get right. And it takes a lot of talent to do it, and people who are great at it make it look easy. And Sandler is one of the greats. And so to see him in movies like this, I always get really excited, and he is, once again, really good as this character. A basketball scout who at one point in time did have a history in the NBA, but because of various issues in life, was not able to proceed with his career. He has a young daughter with his wife, played by Queen Latifah, and he's really ready to stop going out on the road for weeks and weeks and disappearing, looking for potential basketball players that might be great. He's at that age where he'd really love to coach, and once he finds this marvelous basketball player in Spain, it seems like his way in. But of course, he gets personally wrapped up in the story of this guy who's got a lot of life issues of his own, who really needs to succeed for the betterment of himself, but also his family. And I found this movie incredibly touching, very well acted. The basketball action is awesome. It is filled with so many cameos from basketball legends off the court and on the court. But I'm also just selfishly happy that Sandler finally got to do a movie involving basketball, because from what I understand, it's his favorite sport. He's really good at it. I've seen plenty of videos of him playing, but he's always done other sports and movies like golf or football. So I can imagine this movie was probably a giant fanboy experience for him, getting to meet so many of these legends and also work with them. But he was really, really good in it. At this point, we've seen a lot of inspirational sports movies, but it's a formula that, when it's done well, it always works. If you make a good inspirational sports drama or an inspirational sports comedy, whatever, people always feel something. And Hustle works because of the performances, because of the characters, but also a lot of smaller messages that are in the film. For instance, Sandler's daughter wants to be a filmmaker, and so he sees this opportunity to get her into some of these practice games to film them, because most kids her age wouldn't have the opportunity to make videos like that. And I found that very inspiring, and I think it's a great message not only for today's parents who have kids who are interested in things that maybe they're not interested in, to allow them to pursue that, but also for kids who watch the movie, maybe there's a way for them to be able to connect with their parents' interest using their passion in doing so. Little moments like that in this movie really elevated it for me beyond the traditional sports drama. With a lot of films like this, you go into it kind of having an idea of how it might end, but if it's all well done, you don't care along the way. You really just want to see that happen. You want to see some of these people succeed, and you don't really know if the movie's going to give you that or how it's going to give you that. And I appreciated that Hustle had a way of telling its story that felt conventional in a warm and fuzzy way, but added a sense of grit and realism to it by its mostly handheld camera work and its realistic characters. I really enjoyed this movie. If you haven't checked it out yet, it is on Netflix. Please do. Guys, thank you so much as always for watching. Look forward to more videos very soon. And if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.